Hola everybody, this is Kaipachu with the weekly Paleo report for Wednesday, October 21st. I'm out here at Meditation Rock. I haven't been out here in ages. This is actually right behind my house. I go up here or I go down to the river. So today, since it is so absolutely soaking wet and rained all night, I decided to come up. Yeah, there's our freaking meditation rock. Can you believe I've been here for like 7 years and I have not even been to the top of that hill? Anyway, Venus trine Pluto is today, and she's going to be moving along into a trine with Saturn by Saturday. So, and then she's going to move into Libra. Very interesting. Next Tuesday, we have Venus transiting into Libra going direct, and Mercury transiting into Libra going retrograde. But one way or the other, we're going to have both Mercury and Venus in Libra for a little while, and that should be nice. But you know, until then, which is like next week, this week is pretty darn intense. Yikes. Because what? Well, the sun moves into Scorpio tomorrow, and retrograde Mercury, we're going to have a Sun-Mercury conjunction by Sunday. Right now, the moon is up there in Capricorn, and she is, moving forward into a square. And it's going to be what? A T-square with the Sun, Mercury in opposition to Uranus. Uranus is down there in Taurus. So we've got this Scorpio-Taurus opposition happening. Sun, Mercury, Uranus. Yeah, and then the moon, moving through Aquarius, blasting that baby on Friday and Saturday. And it's like, thank God we've got a nice trine from Venus. I mean, that's really something. So what else do I want to talk about? Well, Venus, when she does move into Libra, is going to be approaching an opposition with Chiron. That's not going to be exact until next week, but still, I think that I will share a little bit about that. And of course, Jupiter is approaching Pluto. I may be talking about that. That has a little bit to do with today's mantra, a little bit. Jupiter, Pluto, Yike Rambas, in a balsamic final closing phase. Yes, and that final closing phase, we know Jupiter, Pluto is pandemics. Large Jupiter amounts of death and transformation, Pluto. So let me find a place to look at the camera. I just did a 360 there, and I'm all out. Okay, well, if it ain't the water, it's the wind. It was very still coming up here, but the higher up on the hill you get, the more of a breeze there is. So here it was, all nice and quiet. Thought I could have a nice little chat with the camera. But nature is wild and unpredictable, just like people. Just like life. Nature and life are one. So anyway, what am I talking about today? Today and this week, it's very interesting. You may have noticed over these past couple of months, the moon, we follow and track her. She's she is the public. She is our subconscious. She is our feeling nature. She is our inner child. She is our emotions. And she has been on this kind of a roller coaster. This roller coaster that she'll what? She'll go into Capricorn. Big, intense issues. And then she moves into Aquarius, which she will this, after this weekend, I think, Friday she moves into Aquarius, okay, and then Saturday moves into Pisces. It's going to like chill out a little bit more. Sunday she moves into Pisces. And then she'll move into Aries. So again, you know, like Fridays or so of every week, the moon is either hitting Capricorn, Aries, Cancer, or Libra. And so we have this, it's like the fourth harmonic wave where, you know, every week, 4 times a month, on a rather regular basis, the moon moves into a cardinal sign and it's pretty intense. And this time now, we have the sun involved, because now the sun is going deep. We're going for the deep dive, okay, from airy, you know, peace, love, negotiate, mediate, nonviolent communication kind of stuff, down into Scorpio. And, you know, when the sun goes into Scorpio, we're going to have a whole month, okay, of deep, dark investigation into the shadow. Only the shadow knows. I think I got somebody left a comment, you know, what's shadow and what is it, you know, how do I work with shadow in relationship and partnerships? And all I can say is that relationships and partnerships function as a mirror for us to see ourselves. And sometimes, you know, if you've got something on your face or your cheek or your head or, you know, someplace else, you may not be able to see it without a mirror. I like my bald spot. I need 2 mirrors. You know, anyway, but what I'm saying is, we have an idea, we have an identity, we have a self-concept, we have a self-image. This is who I believe I am. This is who I think I am. This is what I think I stand for and what I believe and what I what I want to do in the world, what my sole purpose is. And I put that out. This is, you know, Mars, Aries, put it out. Okay? Leo, fire signs in general, right? It's like, get it out there. And then we've got partners, business partners, intimate relationships, family members, other people. Other people give us feedback. This is who I think you are. This is what I think you want. This is what I think you're after. And then we've got what? We've got a duality. This is Libra, the scales. Okay, and then even Scorpio is, you know, Scorpio is the serpent, okay, then the scorpion, and then the eagle. I mean, there's even like these octaves or layers or levels of Scorpio. But this is why Scorpio deals with psychoanalysis, with therapy, with shamanism, with the underworld, with our deepest sexual needs and desires, which are often suppressed, even worse, repressed. Suppressed is when we know that we're holding back. Repressed is when we're holding back and we don't even know it. Yikes, right? You know, so this is where our, you know, and it's like the closer they get, okay, the more they see you. Intimacy requires vulnerability, right? It requires nakedness. It requires exposing ourselves in order to be seen. And so many of us, I think this is part of human nature, we want to be seen, loved, and accepted on the deepest level. We want somebody to know us and love us for who and what we are. I think this is kind of a natural birth intention, you know, as a human being. And so Scorpio reflects this desire to be loved, a soul union, soul mate, soul partner. These, you know, this whole energetic, okay, the twin flame soulmate, this is all Scorpio energy. So, you know, we've got the sun moving into there, and, you know, it's also about, it's the opposite of Taurus. Taurus is I'm self-sufficient, alone by myself. I got my own money, my own job, my own resources, you know, my own salt and pepper, you know, don't move it, don't mess with them, don't, you know, don't shake my world. So you got these two polarities that we want to balance. We don't want to get lost in meeting the needs, desires, and demands of others, and we don't necessarily want to remain isolated, separate, and alone, because there's a limitation and stagnation in just sitting around by ourselves, meditating on our navel, whatever, you know. So we're at this time now where if we want to come out of our Taurus, we want to come out of ourselves into scorpionic relationship, it is for power. It is for influence, to learn something, to merge something. We look for somebody who's got something that we want. That's the basis of relationship. You've got something. Charisma, money, power, strength, intellect. You've got something I want. Let's go out. Let's get together, right? So there, it's like I want. So this is, you know, relationship based upon, okay, that I want something that you've got. So there's a power dynamic within all of these relationships, and this is not just with people. Scorpio in the 8th house have to do with banks because they got lots of money. You know, it has to do, okay, with nature. Mother Nature's got tons of power. It has to do with death, the most powerful. So we're, you know, it's like this is where we face, okay, our challenges in our desire for more power and to learn and grow and evolve through, you know, connection and osmosis, versus acknowledging that somebody else has more power, or they're smarter or more charismatic, or they've got more influence than I do. What's that? Powerlessness. And then we, you know, so we go into, well, I want the power, but I don't want to give them my power, and so da 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 da. This is this world. This is the scorpionic world of the underworld, where we just really have so much learning, so many lessons, so much understanding of the deeper motivations. What do I really want? Yeah, maybe they can see something that I want that I wasn't even aware of. This is how we learn and grow, through intimacy and relationship and partnership. But what's happening now is it's opposite Uranus. Uranus is awaken, flash, you know, like maybe we may be hearing things that we don't want to hear about ourselves. We may be needing to deliver some things and speak some truth to others that maybe they don't want to hear. But this is all part of the investigation. That is what the mantra is about today. And I really feel like with this Mars going through Aries, you know, squaring this Capricorn, I'm going to see if I can get a little video or a thumbnail at least of the boxing bag. You know, actually, my father had one of these. It's a boxing bag, and you go. This is Mars in Aries squaring Jupiter, Pluto, Saturn. Okay, we're just going bomb, bomb, bomb. And it's like an interrogation, okay, you know, like one of these, you know, movies or suspense, the spy novels where the bad guy gets caught, or an army thing where they take the prisoner, you know, and they bind him to the chair and they go, tell us, where's the gold, you know, where's the info, where's the ammunition, what, I mean, it's just like, so it's like we're all kind of like, oh, it's like your secrets, like maybe what you're afraid to expose, or what you don't want anybody to know, or that you don't even want to, or you certainly don't want them to know it about you. You may know it about yourself. You may not know it about yourself, but one way or the other, whoa. Let's keep a lid on it. Scorpio is the sign of secrets. The 8th house and Pluto have to do with secrets. Jupiter's coming around to Pluto. Oh, I wanted to see when that was. I mean, I think it's November. Jupiter hits Pluto in November, you know. Another month or so. But it's there now. Big Jupiter, Pluto, secrets. You know, Saturn, that, you know, it's time to reveal and open Pandora's box. That's what's going on now. And it's going on politically, it's going on economically, but it's also going on within our own personal psyches, families, intimate relationships, business partnerships. So this is what I'm talking about, that, you know, it's like we're getting beat up and it's breaking us down and it's breaking us open. Humpty Dumpty fell off the wall. So we get opened. I've kind of mentioned to people, it's like, be careful when you say, I want to open my heart. Because very often, it gets cracked open. Raise your hand if you know what I'm talking about. Oh, I want to open my heart. I want to open my heart. Ouch! Ouch! That hurts! Yay! It's a crazy planet, man. You feel your heart sometimes through pain, suffering, abandonment, loss, betrayal, sadness, grief. Yeah, the heart is a very sensitive. We're very sensitive people. So anyway, but it's exposing the roots. Scorpio is the root chakra. Pluto, Saturn, and Uranus co-rule. Okay, the Kundalini force, you know, that is lying there in slumber at the base of the spine. This urge, this need to survive, battle death. And so, this time may be hard. You may feel like you're getting beat up by life or by the economy or by your partner or by your kids. Who knows? One way or the other, by the virus, you know. I mean, it's like, yeah, we're all getting, okay, you know, locked into solitary confinement until you tell us the truth, until you reveal yourself, until you give up your gold, until you know, it's like, how much can we take? How much can we take? How much can we take? And it's getting stronger and harder and deeper, and they're bomb, until finally it's like we crack. This is like life cracking us open. That's what the song today is about. It's a Leonard Cohen day, and the anthem song is, he says it. Clear as day. There's a crack in everything. That's how the light gets in. That's how the light gets in. So yeah, our lives may be cracked. Our self-image is cracked. Our reputation's cracked. Our business is cracked. Our relationships cracked. You know, things just crack open. We're getting cracked open because we want to bring consciousness, light, illumination, which will lead to a further liberation. That chicken needs that egg to crack, to be born, to spread our wings and fly in the future. So yeah, this can be a painful time, full of confusion, anxiety, stress, fear, not wanting to open, not wanting to let go, not wanting to surrender, wanting to rebel and fight and just, I don't want to lose. Scorpio is about loss. Yes, we lose. And this is what my teacher, Jeffrey Wolf Green, says all the time. Scorpio energy is always dealing with loss, betrayal, and abandonment, largely because we tend to hold on to things longer than is good for our own soul evolution. If If you lose something, someone betrays you, or someone abandons you, guess what? This is just your own unconscious soul creating a situation where you are actually free, liberated, ready for the next phase. And that phase will be coming. The phoenix rises from the ashes. After every death, there is a rebirth. The sun leaves Scorpio in a month and goes into Sagittarius. This is what we're talking about. The wheel just keeps going round and round. So today, I'm just going to leave you with this thing, right? Yeah? Like in an interrogation, my resistance is being broken, helping the investigation expose the root of the problem. It may be back in your childhood. It may be back in a previous life. It may be back in a previous relationship. It may be back in a previous, accident where you fell down and hurt your back, and now 20 years later your back is screwed up. I mean, you know what? Yeah, some of this does have to do, with, therapy is going down back into the roots. Scorpio is the root chakra. Mercury, Sun coming together to speak about, and Uranus throwing flashes, like it or not, revelation of this is what's really the highest truth. Uranus doesn't lie. Uranus is like the truth. Sag and Jupiter, they can exaggerate and stretch it and blow it up, or, give half of it, or, whatever, But Uranus, like last week, right? The lightning striking the tower. The beat goes on, man. So, what else did I want to say today? I wanted to start out with some, what do you call them, advertisements or something, I got the new website. I'm doing Discover Your Soul's Purpose. It's like how to read your birth chart, or do astrology. That's coming up. You can, I'll put a link for that. What else? I'm on Spotify. I opened up a podcast. I'm on Apple Podcast, on Spotify. I'm dragging the Pele Report up there. If you don't want to look at it on the video screen or go jogging or something, So what else is going on? I don't know. I think that's it. But anyway, I hope you hang in there. Have a good week. Don't forget that Venus trine Pluto, trine Saturn. This is a time of, yes, expose those roots and, clean it all up, cover them back up, put a little compost in there, and everything's going to be even better than it was before. Namaste. Aloha. So much love. Really.